Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all the learners and good morning, speaker. So today we are here for another session of Synergisphere. I welcome you all for the same. We are thrilled to have you all to join today's session that's very important for everyone. It is on being professional. Your professional journey plays a very important role in your betterment, in your progress, and in your whole career life. So today, with the help of our esteemed speaker, Mr. Shantanu sir, we will be knowing more about how to be a better professional and how to be better at being professional both, right? He has 30 plus years of experience. Mr. Shantanu sir is the owner of the Speaks Consultancy and certification company. He is he's just not into management, but he is also a career mentor, a business coach, and a corporate trainer. His motto is transform people, transform process, and transform performance. So, today in this session, we will know how Shantanu sir has gained his experience, how he is, helping so many people to grow in their career pursuit. let's say let's stay curious, let's stay open and be as engaged as possible. For the same, I request all the learners to turn their camera on. Shantanu sir wants this session to be very interactive, and I would like everyone to raise their hands whenever they have a question. Okay, so yes, other than that, Shantanu sir here is our mentor as well for MIT SD. And yes, so now we'll be asking a few questions to Shantanu sir. So could you tell us a bit about yourself, your educational background, please?
It's good morning, everyone. Hope I'm audible. So this is
Yes,
the
yes.
most foolish question we ask to start with, because I cannot be audible. You must ask whether you can hear me, whether you can hear my voice, whether my voice is audible to you. I cannot be audible. My voice is audible, right? So that is the first thing which comes into my mind. See, I don't want to, I mean, about telling myself I'm a same person like you. I am a student of MIT and uh, a little bit more in age. That is what I can say. Not too much accomplishments, not helping. I mean, I'm not helping people, I would say, because nobody can help nobody, right? It's about the learning which we do in our day-to-day course. What we do is learning. Nobody can teach us anything. It is up to us whether we should learn or whether we want to learn or not. So I've been a mechanical engineer, a diploma holder. I have been in this industry since last 30 years, I would say. So lots of learning since my first day, which I remember very crisp till date. You should not forget your achievements. You should not forget your failures. Some people may say that you should not forget your failures, but no, I would say you should also remember your achievements and you should also remember your failures, because failures teach us lots of things. So this is from my side. And Charulata, thank you very much. It's very difficult to keep a poker face and listen to our own story. It's very difficult. I'm sorry.
No,
So
sir.
you tell me, how are we going about this?
Yes. So I would also like to mention again that sir has 30 plus years of experience in the industry, and we are willing to make the most out of it today. Yes. So could you tell us a bit about your family background, sir?
Yeah, I come from a Marathi speaking background. I born and brought up in Kalyan near Mumbai, and we have three siblings. Myself, my elder brother, and my eldest sister are well settled now. I have a son who is in 12th standard now. He gave his exam and he's hoping to get admission in MIT WPU for this BA honors in psychology. So let us see how it goes.
That's really good, sir. Even I am a master's in psychology. It's very good to see people who are willing to be in psychology. And I hope that he
Yes.
gets into it, and I hope him all the luck for the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
So you come from Mumbai, a city of dreams. What made you choose this career?
I did not choose my career. The career chose me. See, because earlier days when I'm a 1975 born product, so 1975 model. So from there, there was no any like there was no any guidance type. Hindi is okay with everyone, right? Hindi is okay. So it was like my neighbor was going for engineering, so I went for engineering. It's like that. So today, people are more focused about career. Today, people are more focused about their overall growth. It's a very good thing. And this Gen Z is far more cautious about their career, their me time, their upbringing and behavior, and all sorts of things. But in our days, it was not like that. So I did not choose my career. Uh, but yes, I have a background of studious people with us. Basically, it was not a job orient. I mean, it was a job oriented thing. Nobody wanted to start a business. They wanted to एक बार अच्छा से पढ़ो, graduate हो जाओ, job अच्छा लग जाए, बात खत्म. It was like that. So now people are changing. It's good that people are changing now. But as far as my myself, considering myself, I did not choose this. But then teaching is my passion. So now after I did 30 years of service in the industry, then I thought now I should be doing something on my own for my own self. So money is a byproduct for this. So I wanted to like teach somebody, not like teach somebody. I would say I would like to share my experiences. I would like to I would like to articulate this and then give it back to people. And of course, money is one thing from it. So I entered into training, and my experience in mechanical engineering gave me the opportunity to learn many things, and then I can start my own consultancy. So I ended up in this profession at this age. I don't know how successful that would be, but yes, I'm enjoying my job. I'm enjoying my work overall.
I'm pretty sure that once you do some work related to your passion, it never turns out bad. So, yes, that is something. So, you have pursued a PGDBA from MIT, Pune, right? So, how has this educational pursuit impacted your career so far?
It has immensely. I mean, nobody asked me this question earlier. I mean, always people ask me. I did my PGDBA last year. So where
Yes,
I'm
correct.
49. So people ask me why now? Why? Who is going to ask you? I did not do that for certificate, of course not. So at my age, nobody is going to ask me the certificate. But then the what fascinating I found about this course was it is a self-paced course. It is immense material is given, study material, immense assignments are given, and you go in depth of the subject. Only reading the book, you understand. And all the trainers, accounting is a very dry subject. Now
Hmm.
you'll agree with me, you are an art student.
Right.
Accounting is a very dry subject. So to make it interesting and presenting and making people understand is commendable. I mean, it's a good thing that MIT has started this,
Very true.
and that was the thing fascinating, and I learned immensely. It benefited me very much because I got a clarity. But why consultancy? Why consultancy? With
Hmm.
that inspiration I got from that MIT course to start the consultancy, because it articulated my thoughts, it gathered my thoughts properly. That was the takeaway.
Wow, that's really good. As we all know that there's no age for learning, and you have set an example for the same. And additionally, I would like all the learners to continue that we are all in MIT, we always try to be give the best of the educational pursuit from our end as well. So I would like all the learners to take advantage of that. Yes, thank you. So learners, please, I'm mentioning it again. Please turn your cameras on and be as interactive as possible. You can raise your hand if you have any question at all. Okay. So let's now delve into the topic of being professional. I request Sir to please take over and guide us through this insightful session. Thank you. Yes, sir, please.
Start from the first slide.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Just a moment. Since I got stuck.
It got stuck there. All the participants are from Pune or from elsewhere also?
Sir, I am from Odisha, Cuttack.
Okay, great, great, great. Arey, excellent. People are putting it
I'm
on
from sir Aurangabad.
chat
From
box. It's
Pune.
I'm
excellent.
from Pune.
Yes.
Okay, great, great, great.
From Ahmedabad, India.
Kolhapur, Valsad, Haridwar, Goa,
I'm from
Hyderabad,
Gujarat.
Delhi, Vadodara,
Pune.
Rajasthan, West Bengal, Wardha, Mumbai, Haryana, Pune,
I'm from
Delhi.
Delhi.
Excellent, excellent. Jaisalmer, oh,
Pakistan.
Odisha, Ahmedabad, Nanded City, Aurangabad, now Sambhajinagar, Nagaland, Indore, Kanpur, Pune, Lucknow, Mumbai, Panvel, Hyderabad, India. Oh, somebody said India. Great. Nice. The person who said India must be fascinated by Chak De India movie, it seems. Excellent. Kerala, Jharkhand, Andhra Pradesh. So it's a Ahilya Nagar. Oh, excellent. Nice. Ahilya Nagar. Lots of people from Ahilya Nagar. Kerala, Bihar. Mars. Oh, who is that Mars? Huh? Some Shiv Shankar is from Mars, I think. Bhopal, Satara, MP, Pune, Varje, Ahmedabad, Nagpur. So there are some naughty characters as well here, if I can see. Great. So you have not come out of studentship yet, no issues. So this is how I come into picture of being professional. Welcome you all to this session. I would try to make it as interactive as possible, but I don't know if I can do that because there are almost 200 people gathering around, and asking a question to each one of them would be a time-taking exercise. So I won't be asking questions. It just there'll be some questions asked. You can put it in the chat box, and Ms. Charlotta might compile those, and then we can come to some conclusion. So good morning, everyone. On this beautiful platform of MIT Synergy. What do you call it? Synergy? Charlotta?
Yes, it's synergy sphere, sir.
Synergy sphere. So synergy
Yes.
sphere. So lots of people are there, lots of energy is there. So we are talking about being professional here today, essential skill for workplace success. So success is relative. Does everybody agree with this? Success is relative. Walking, to start walking, to learn walking is a success for a 1-year-old child without falling, without, and again, walking without any support is a success for a 100-year-old adult. So success is relative. You cannot measure success. साई सुमित का सक्सेस और निशान जाधव का सक्सेस सेम नहीं हो सकता है. शिव शंकर का सक्सेस जो मास से है और स्वरूप सिंह देवरा का सक्सेस सेम नहीं हो सकता. शिव शंकर, हाय फ्रॉम मास, हाउ आर यू फीलिंग टुडे? Great, excellent. So we will delve into this being professional thing. I would try to make as, I try to explain as much as possible about this, but you can take my number from Charlata. You can follow me on LinkedIn. There are a lot of things, a lot of stuff now. We are into digital age, so lots of things are there on my LinkedIn profile. I'll put my LinkedIn profile on chat box. You can follow me. I have been publishing articles regularly, so you can you might get benefited out of it. Next. Can we have the next slide, please?
Yes, just a moment, sir.
Yeah, I'll just talk. So being professional is the need of an hour. Let us see what it is. What do you think being professional
You are
is?
visible.
You can put it on chat in the chat box. Being professional is, professionalism is a combination of attitude, behavior, and skills. So you must have a good attitude, a positive attitude, a good behavior, and excellent skills for you to be respected, become responsible, and reliable. So we have to become professional to become reliable. So now I'll give you what is that? I mean, what does that mean? What does that mean? That means it doesn't mean just like, dressing fancy or, tie coat पहन के आ गया है, clean shave किया है, and, speaking in fluent English, speaking in American accent, or speaking in British accent. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It is a to conduct yourself consistently, especially when no one is watching. Most of the people, they break the signal when there is no traffic police around. And they tend not to do that when the traffic police is there. So this is how our conduct has to be. I'll give you a very, very small example about this, even a small story. There was this sculptor, Murti Khan, सोनम किनेकर हिंदी में बात करना चाहती है. मैं हिंदी में भी बोल सकता हूँ, बट नो प्रॉब्लम. You can do one thing. Whatever thing you have not understood, you can connect with me. I will do a one-to-one with you and I'll explain. Because, lots of people, our medium of communication is English now. And I can tell you in Hindi also, बीच बीच में मैं हिंदी भी बोल सकता हूँ, no issues. तो ये स्टोरी जो है, कहानी जो है, मैं हिंदी में सुनाता हूँ आपको. एक मूर्तिकार है जो बहुत अच्छी मंदिर बनाता है, मंदिर बनाया है उसने हालांकि. और राजा जब भी देखने आता है उस मंदिर को, तो मूर्तिकार कहीं दिखाई नहीं देता है उसको. तो राजा बोलते हैं, कहाँ गया मूर्तिकार? तो मूर्तिकार ऊपर कहीं जो मंदिर की टॉप मोस्ट पार्ट है, वहां पे जाके वो कुछ कर रहा है. तो नीचे आता है और वो मूर्तिकार को पूछता है, क्या कर रहे थे भाई? व्हाट वर यू डूइंग देयर? तो मूर्तिकार बोलते हैं, सर वो जो मूर्ति है उसका जो कान है, वो कान का जो एक पार्ट है वो जो टूटा था, उसको मैं ठीक कर रहा था. So that मूर्ति is almost 50-60% above, और यहां से मूर्तिकार जाके कर रहे, क्यों कर रहा है? बिकॉज, तो राजा बोलते हैं कि क्यों कर रहे हैं ये बाबा? सो ही सेड nobody can even recognize, nobody can even make it out कि वहां why at that topmost point who is going to go and see, who will notice? So that मूर्तिकार said I will notice, मुझे मालूम है वो गलत है. So being professional is conduct yourself consistently, especially when no one is watching. So there are certain key elements of professionalism. One is responsibility, one is respect, one is reliability, ethical conduct, effective communication, and presentation. Now, Charulata will share the presentation to you, and if you have any questions, you can ask me at a later stage. I will give you my email ID also. You can contact me on my email ID, and then we can speak about this. So responsibility is what? Responsibility is meeting deadlines, owning up the mistakes, and being accountable. So many times what happens if we have a deadline of submitting a report, so it is late due to some reasons. Reasons है ना, हर एक चीज को reasons होते हैं. अगर मैं आलसी हूं और मैंने रिपोर्ट मेरा टाइम पे नहीं दिया, तो वो भी तो एक रीजन ही है. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आवर सीनियर्स टेल अस के रीजंस मत दो यार, मुझे रिपोर्ट चाहिए. कहाँ गई रिपोर्ट? आप कल देने वाले थे. व्हाट हैपेंड टू दैट? तो ये सबके जीवन में आता है कि नहीं आता है? आता है ना. It comes because we are in job. So meeting deadline is the essential part. How can you do that? Will come at a later stage. Submitting a report like late, own it. आपको उसको ओन करना है और शेयर करो कि भाई मेरा रिपोर्ट कल आने वाला था लेकिन वो नहीं आया, इसके लिए आई एम सॉरी फॉर दैट. आई विल मेक श्योर दैट इट विल बी डन टुडे एंड दिस इज द डेडलाइन and I will stick to that deadline. So responsibility ले लो, जो भी आपकी responsibility है उसको own करो, own that responsibility. Don't put unnecessary reasoning mind मत रखो. And if you can't do it, you just say I can't do it, I need some time, I need some skill set to develop in this, because not everyone can know everything. सबको सब नहीं पता चलेगा, सबको सब नहीं आता होगा, right? So you have to be responsible. Then respect others' time. Respect others' time. Respect others' opinion. Respect others' space. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है, सिर्फ दोस्तों में बात करना अलग है. दोस्त इज डिफरेंट, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ इज डिफरेंट. मैं ऐसे नहीं बोल, लॉट्स ऑफ टाइम पीपल थिंक मैं ऐसा हूं. आई एम लाइक दिस, आई एम लाइक दिस. लेना है तो ले लो, मत लो, नहीं तो मत लो. ऐसे नहीं चलता है. इन प्रोफेशनल लाइफ यू हैव टू बी, यू बिकम अ पब्लिक फिगर. You become a public figure. If a prominent politician talks something rubbish, उसको ट्रोल करते हैं ना लोग, ये क्या बोल रहा है, पागल जैसा बात कर रहा है. Why? Because when you become a public figure, your smallest opinion is considered. So in profession also, how can you become accountable? How can you become respectable? If you give respect to others, you have to respect others' time. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मीटिंग में इंटरप्शन बहुत होता है. मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल कीप ऑन चैटिंग ऑन देयर फोन्स when meeting is being conducted. What this means? That means you're not giving a respect to that particular thing which is happening. शमशान में हम लोग जब जाते हैं तो हम लोग, आई एम श्योर everyone of you have gone there at least once. We keep our telephone on silent automatically. Why? Because we have to keep the sanctity of that particular thing. कोई मरा है तो उसकी हमको हम वहां पे बेहुदा हरकत नहीं कर सकते. We cannot act foolish there. So we automatically either put it on silent mode or vibration mode or switch it off. Why not in meetings? Because meetings are very lengthy. Sometimes people will meeting चलता ही रहता है, चलता ही रहता है. Again, that is a being professional thing. Meeting should be crisp. We'll come back to that later, right? So, not interrupting in meetings and responding to emails respectfully. Even you disagree. If a junior sends an email to his seniors and tells this is my opinion, you should not rule it out. This is for seniors also. You should not rule it out. Rubbish. कुछ नहीं, तुमको नहीं मालूम है, जाने दो. I'm not going to do this. Not agreed to you. No. Don't negativity मत फैलाओ अपने juniors की तरफ, because those are budding. और seniors को respect दे दो. So respect is one element. Then reliability is another element. You have to be reliable. अगर श्रीकांत ने बताया है कि मैं 15 तारीख को दे दूंगा, तो 15 तारीख को श्रीकांत देगा. उसको मत पूछो वापस. We know he will deliver. So that is the reliability which we are talking about. You have to be reliable. ब्रांड कैसे बनते हैं? ब्रांड रिलायबिलिटी से बनते हैं. मैगी का ब्रांड क्यों बना? रिलायबिलिटी से बना. Then something happened. Then people will started talking about some poisonous element we got. What all those things are there on internet, so it's not a secret anymore. So reliability comes from consistency. Consistency से reliability आती. The thing you consistently कर रहे हैं, अगर जिम कर रहे हैं, if you are doing gym, सौविक साहा जिम कर रहे हैं, तो जिम्नेशियम में जाके रोज जिम्नेशियम जाता है, तो ये बंदा रोज जिम्नेशियम आता है. तो दैट कंसिस्टेंसी शोड रिलायबिलिटी. सो ही इज अ रिलायबल पर्सन. ही कैन गो टू जिम. सो showing up in time, completing tasks without chasing. आपको रिमाइंड नहीं करना चाहिए. रिमाइंड नहीं करना, मैंने जैसे अभी बताया, श्रीकांत को बता दिया है, अरे उसको बोला है ना, वो करेगा. You don't have to ask him twice. So that is reliability. Ethical conduct. We have to be ethical in our conduct. That is being honest and fair. अगर साई सुमित ने कुछ काम किया है, अच्छा काम किया है, तो उसका सीनियर हो या जूनियर हो या कोई भी हो, उसने साई सुमित को उसका क्रेडिट देना चाहिए. दैट इज बीइंग एथिकल. ना कि हमने किया, ना कि इन्होंने किया, ना कि उसने किया. Got it? So all these things you need to understand. Being professional, you have to come up with this. Effective communication. So communicate effectively. Now what I am doing? I am taking names. Why I am taking names? I am taking names from the video. जो मेरे को दिख रहे हैं आगे, तो मुझे वीडियो में जो लोग दिख रहे हैं, उनके मैं नाम ले रहा हूं. क्यों ले रहा हूं? Because that is the effective communication. It gets connected. It gets clearly connected. So clear and to the point is communication. So example क्या है? जैसे बोलते हैं ना, निशान जाधव जी को उनके जूनियर ने बताया कि हाँ सर, मैं कल ट्राई करता हूं आपको देने का. कल का मतलब क्या है? कल क्या है? कल कभी नहीं आता है. कल आएगा आपको. कैन यू एवर सी द टुमारो? यू कैनॉट. यू कैनॉट. सो इफ यू से कि मैं 13 अप्रैल को 5 बजे आपको ये देता हूं, दैट इज इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन. दैट इज इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन. सो what is the last element is presentation. You have to present yourself properly, adequately, and with a elegance. आप एलिगेंट होने चाहिए. यू हैव टू ड्रेस अप्रोप्रिएटली. शमशान में शेरवानी पहन के नहीं जाते लोग. शादी में शेरवानी पहन के जाएंगे. शादी में शॉर्ट्स पहन के नहीं जाते लोग. क्यों नहीं जाते? बिकॉज उस जगह का कुछ डेकोरम होता है, राइट? सो वी हैव टू ड्रेस अप्रोप्रिएटली. कैजुअल्स आर फाइन. You have to dress smartly. So there is a term called smart casuals. अभी आया है. It has coined in 20s, 2000s. स्मार्ट कैजुअल का मतलब क्या है? जीन्स हैज बिकम अ नॉर्मल, राइट? सो यू हैव टू ड्रेस अप्रोप्रिएटली. जरूरी नहीं रोज टाई कोट पहन के जाए. अभी इन अर्लियर डेज इफ यू हैव सीन, नाउ हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव born बिफोर 80? Can anybody raise their hand? How many of them? Just put it on in the chat box. How many of you have born before 80, 1980? Nobody? Nobody? 1985? No? Anyway, have anybody heard about, okay, one P. Naveen Kumar. Okay, raise hand for what? I don't know. For 1980s, huh? Okay. Have you ever seen this Malgudi Days program? Excuse me, I'll have a sip of water. मालगुडी डेज प्रोग्राम में अगर आप देखेंगे तो उसमें जो ऑफिस बेयरर होते हैं, जो ऑफिस में जाते हैं, दे आर वेयरिंग अ धोती एंड अ कोट एंड अ टाई on it. So it was the style that time. They used to do it. But now on a shop floor in a mechanical engineering company, if you wear a dhoti, what will happen? It's a disaster. It won't help, right? So dressing appropriate is important, which will speak about your role. Can we have a next slide, please? If there are any questions, please put it in the chat box or
Yes,
raise
sir.
your hand and ask. Can we have a next slide, please?
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
So coming back to the
Yes.
same attire, it's like three different professionals. One is Anish Sheikh raised his hand. Yes, Anish, tell me. Anish, please tell me.
I
Anish Sheikh
think
raised his
he
hand.
did it by mistake, sir. You can continue.
Sorry.
My chat is disabled. Actually, I cannot put my
Okay, your
response
chat
there.
is disabled. Okay.
Yes.
So you don't have any question, right?
Yes, same here.
Okay. So you can just, okay, fine. So
It is
are we working
disabled
on
for
it,
all.
Charlata?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
We have
fine. So
enabled the
I'll
chat.
move further.
Yes, please go ahead.
So there are no questions, I hope. Right. So there are three different professionals. I mean, not only three will be there, there will be more. I have chose three of it. So it's startup casual, corporate sharp, and creative freelancer. So frankly speaking, this is my view of putting it further. It cannot be same. हर एक को वो हैट नहीं पहन, मतलब everyone will not fit the same hat. Got it? So this is my perspective. You might disagree with that or you might agree with that. So startup casual is a bit laid back, flexible style typically for startup fintechs and new age digital companies. You know, they have this culture like t-shirts or polo, jeans, sneakers, hoodie, whatever they call now this. If Gen Z is there, they will understand. I really never ever found out any difference between what they call it as I don't know what is that trouser they call it nowadays. Can anybody help me with that? Any Gen Z? It is between jeans and pajamas. I don't know what is that called.
Cargos, if you're mentioning.
What is that called? I don't know. Anyway, so chinos, yeah. Thank you, Kunal. Thank you for the help. Thank you. So chinos, I never understood. Anyway, but that doesn't mean it is wrong or bad. It is nothing is bad as far as all your body is covered in some cloth. So startup casual is there, then corporate sharp is there. Have anybody seen Suits on Netflix? There's a yes. Prachi Atala has seen. Pratibha, Arman Khan also saw Suits. Rupali, yes. Rupali have seen it. Great, excellent. Many people have seen the Suit. That is the most fascinating series I have seen ever. in the OTT platform, because it shows you so many things. It's immense learning in that particular thing. How you should not get yourself into trouble. How can you get out from the trouble? A lot of things. So they all are. Chaitrali also have seen suits. Thank you. They all have a corporate sharp look. That is a corporate sharp look. Appropriate shoes, appropriate trousers, suit, tie. It's a suit. It's not a three-piece suit. Three-piece suit is different. So they have suit, right? And that doesn't mean the suits has nothing to do with the attire. The name is nothing to do with the attire. So I'll not go into that. You can check it out on internet. What does that mean actually? So why corporate sharp is necessary? Because of it shows high value of punctuality, formal communications, and protocols. You have to follow the protocols of the person. Now, if you are in sales, and you are selling something, और ऐसे दाढ़ी बढ़ा के गए, अच्छा मतलब दाढ़ी बढ़ाना नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम, बट इधर इधर दिख रहा है कुछ, अच्छा से शेव नहीं किया है, उसको ट्रिम नहीं किया है, और चिनोस पहन के गए, और चप्पल्स पहन के गए. द वर्स्ट पार्ट इज वेयरिंग what you call it as crocs during the sales meeting. That is the worst thing. See why? Because it gives an impact about how you are as a person. You might be a good person. That is the reason why startup casuals, they are more concerned about the output. The culture is informal, but they focused on results more. Corporate sharp is like, as I said to you, suits. And then there is creative freelancer who is a graphic designer. The other day I was talking to my friend. एक बात बताओ, जितने भी कलाकार होते हैं वो झब्बा कुर्ता क्यों पहनते हैं? Why can't you sing in a jeans? By wearing a jeans trouser and t-shirt, why can't you sing a classical song? There's no answer to this question. Because it is about taste. It is about the appearance. It is about the appearance. हम दिल दे चुके सनम कितने लोगों ने देखा है? उसमें देखो, सलमान खान he is in jeans and t-shirts, and then जो क्या बोलते हैं उनको, whatever they call it, ऐश्वर्या राय के डैडी बोलते हैं ये क्या गाना गाएगा, इसको जीन्स टी शर्ट पहने, इसमें कुछ आएगा नहीं. तो वो कुछ बहुत अच्छा song, all these things happens. So attire, exactly. Somebody now, sorry, it's an excellent answer. I mean, I got it. 1 second. I want to read Pratibha Budhavant. She says that singing classical genes will not all give you that feeling. Excellent. You said it. It is about the feeling. It is about the conduct. That is the first thing we have heard. It is about the conduct. It doesn't. So, but there are different professionals. There are different styles. As I said, the startup casual, they are more concerned about the output and they are not concerned about the outfit. So this is how it goes. So you have to choose which industry you are going into. You cannot mingle it. When you start a mechanical engineering company, you might probably you can change the rules. So they say, if you want to change the rules, you have to go to the top and change the rules. Steve Jobs you can never find him in suit. You can never find him in a three-piece suit and tie, and you can never find him in that attire. Why? Because he went to the top and he changed the rules. So you have to be on top for changing the rules. And these styles are explained. Why am I explaining all these to you? That professionalism is not one size fits all. Professionalism is a broader spectrum. So these are just 3 examples which I have given to you. Thank you for those who have answered my question. Vishakha, Sagar, Chaitrali, Nikhil, then Nayanshi Mishra, is that right? Ipsita Datta, Shubham Shinde, Swati, Abhishek, Akshat, Rupali, Arman, Krishna, and Prachi. Thank you very much. So you can move to another slide, please.
Yes, sir. I'm doing it.
Yeah. So there are essentials where while you being professional, there are certain essentials attached to that. That is personal branding, communication that clicks, workplace etiquette, and elans. So personal branding in 2025 is more about putting your digital footprint and your first impression. People go to your LinkedIn site first, then your resume. नाम सुना क्या नाम है? अच्छा, स्वरूप सिंह देवरा. ओके, चलो उनका जाके लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल चेक करो, व्हाट इज ही डूइंग. बट सामने तुम्हारे रेज्यूमे है, लेकिन लोग रेज्यूमे नहीं देखेंगे. व्हाट पीपल विल सी द LinkedIn profile. So this is how the things in 2025 are. So we have to be with times. So personal branding is essential. It should be crisp, engaging, and you have to be you should not be fluffy in writing your LinkedIn profile. You should be crisp. So LinkedIn profile देखने से पता चलना चाहिए भी. If you see my LinkedIn profile, you can see the management consultant with a difference. So that is it. That is different as well as engaging. You have to create the curiosity. If you are doing a business, if you are into a business, personal business, and if you are in a job, and if you are seeking for a job, you should not promote curiosity. Why? Because if you keep the person curious, you are the product. You are not the seller. When you are the seller, you should create curiosity. Product cannot create a curiosity. If I'm searching for a job, that means I'm a product. So I cannot create curiosity. वो curiosity create करने से क्या होगा? It will become counterproductive, right? People won't come to me. अच्छा, वो कुछ तो लिखा है उसने, वो जाने दो, उसको छोड़ दो, दूसरा देखो कौन है. So people don't have time. Crisp रखो और to the point रखो. You can use, now there are a lot of AI tools in the market wherein you can use them. You have to be mindful. आप क्या पोस्ट कर रहे हो? ट्विटर में आप हो, लिंक्डइन पे हो, इंस्टाग्राम में हो. नाउ फेसबुक, आई थिंक इट्स आउटडेटेड समटाइम्स. नाउ फेसबुक बंद भी हो जाएगा, पता नहीं क्या फेसबुक में अनाशना बहुत चीज चलती है. प्रोफेशनलिज्म, आई वुड प्रेफर लिंक्डइन ओवर इंस्टाग्राम और एनी अदर हैंडल for that matter. So communication that clicks. The next part is communication. How you communicate, how you write. प्रोफेशनल है, पोलाइट है, पर्पसफुल है. कि इससे मैं बात करता हूं या इससे कनेक्ट हो जाता हूं, तो मेरा पर्पस सॉल्व होगा कि नहीं होगा. Now, if I wanted to connect with Manik Rao Kadam sir, so what will happen? Just going on his LinkedIn profile and saying, "Hi sir, how are you?" is not going to help. Not going to help. It will be in a bad taste. So probably you can write it in more an elegant way. Hello, sir. It's nice connecting you. These are my credentials. Tell me if I can be of any help to you. Finish. You have to be very, very subtle in your communication. One moment. Clearly means you need to avoid filler words. Most of the time people don't find words when you talk. When you're talking, you will actually basically, this has happened, then so it's all and the content is less. So you have to talk very clearly, gather your thoughts, and then start talking. Don't use filler words, and use correct subject lines. When you are writing an email, you have to write. Can you find one mistake in this slide? Can anybody tell me what is the mistake? One chocolate from my side. I'll send it through Blinkit. Well, I can't send it on Mars. Sorry. One mistake. Can you find one mistake in this slide? Oh, there are 14 messages. I must have to see this. Excellent. Communication spelling is wrong. It is communication. Oh my God. Can you correct it? Can anybody correct it? No. Etiquette spelling is also wrong. Great. Elegance. Okay. No, it is elegance. I'll tell you. Oh my goodness. Lot of intelligent people in here. So I would just read the names for the benefit of people who have not. It is SB Bhatt, Nayanshi, Anis, SB Bhatt again, Vaibhav Pawar, Ramesh, Shweta, Shruti, Prachi, Pratibha, Diana, Surbhi, Anju, Preeti, Ipsita again, Pranjal, Radha, Chaitrali again, Piyush, Aman, Shraddha, Dheeraj, Yogendra, Kinjal Mehrotra, Radha Gupta, Rupali, Swati, Abhishek, Rahul, Sagar, Akshat, Roshni, Pranjal. So everyone knows that there is a communication problem. And again, etiquette also. Somebody, Anju Ashwin, thank you. Etiquette is also one thing uh, which you have pointed it out very rightly. I'll tell you one small. It's okay now, guys. I got it. Thank you. Only first person will get the chocolate, not everyone. I'll tell you one small story behind this. This is one painter who painted so beautifully that he went on painting good things and he put it there on the street. And he was so good at painting. He said that point out the mistake in this painting. Please point out the mistake in this painting. And when he went the next day, all his painting was tarnished, almost, with lots of either this pointing out, either kharab hai, 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 either kharab. सब जगह खराब 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 दिख लिया. He went back to his house and he asked his mother, see, mother, I'm not a good painter. Everyone is trying, everyone is putting fingers that pointing is, just bad. It's not, I mean, my painting is very bad. So what he said, his mother said, okay, no problem. You do one thing, you don't be discouraged. Do one thing. You put another painting and put a note. Please find a mistake and correct it. And correct it. The next day, not a single pointing was there on the painting. What is the learning from all this? I won't say pointing mistake is bad, definitely not. But then again, we are focusing on the wrong things more than what are the good things. Now we are on I think we are on the fourth slide or fifth slide, I don't remember. Now, can anybody tell me what was the best thing happened so far? Yeah, Pranjali, that is good, seeing positive, but what I'm trying to tell is, can you tell me what was the best part we have seen so far? Can anybody tell me what was the best thing you learned from this 3-point presentation so far? Anish Sheikh, clarity about concept of personal conduct. Okay. Interactive session. Avijit Mondal. Good. Khub bhalo. How to behave. We are connected throughout effectively. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Being professional. Okay. That is the whole idea about it. Now, can you? Okay, thank you, Rohit. Thank you. Stop putting it on the chat box, please. Now, can you remember? Yes, thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Stop. Now, can you believe when I asked for a flaw, the response was lightning. When I asked for a good thing, the response was very feeble. This is how we look. And this is all about professionalism. We have to see inside rather than outside to be professional. It is about you. It is not about them. It is about you, how you see yourself. So this is how the communication that clicks. This is the communication. This was the real life example about communication, how the communication clicks, right? So there are golden rules: avoid filler words, use correct subject lines, speak with calm confidence, no slang overload, and then workplace etiquette. Of course, etiquette spelling is also wrong. Behavior that considered polite, respectful, and acceptable in a professional setting, either online or offline. So you have to be polite, respectful, you have to respect others, and you have to be acceptable also. People should accept you as a person, cerebral hai. If someone if somebody remembers the interview of Priyanka Chopra, somebody asked her, what do you think about women and men, what they call it as, I don't see, can anybody help me with that name, with that particular word, equality, gender equality. She was talking, the person who was asking question was talking about gender equality. So, he put a wrong example in front of her. Gender equality is cerebral. It doesn't mean that from tomorrow onwards, men should start bearing child. No, it is the natural thing. Gender equality is irrespective of gender, either women or men, whoever it is, should be in a position where she or he has to be in the topmost position, irrespective of gender. They have to be paid equally. Because if they are working equally, they have to be paid equally. That is gender equality, right? So we have shifted our focus a little bit. So professionalism is that you have to treat everyone equally, and the workplace etiquette mein aisa hai ki you have to be respectful with others. Again, as I said, wearing Crocs in client meeting, sending a hi on Teams and waiting forever. That people have that, I don't know, some people have that type of I don't know what they're in mind. If someone wants to talk, I will send hi to Soumyajit Maitra. Hi Soumyajit, and then I left it at that to the eternity. I don't know when will that come back. And then again, sorry, Soumyajit, I'm not quoting you for this. And then again, Soumyajit also don't reply back. If Swamiji don't reply back to a hi, then my conversation is stopped. So this is something about, etiquette, right? Then comes elance. Now, it is not elance, it is elan. It's a French word for elegant, enthusiasm, and confident style. You have to be elegant. You have to be confident. When you go in a client's meeting, you should be so well prepared that you should own that place. Yes, this is my moment, this is my place. The energy, the posture, the grace, you should feel that this is my place. I own this place. So confidence it has to be there. So that is an elan. So all these things come under essentials: personal branding, communication that clicks, workplace etiquette, and elans. My request to you all, Trupti madam might have sent you this presentation as it is. You are requested to correct these spellings on your own, and please save that file in your computer. Thank you. Next slide, please. Okay, time and productivity hack. It's like we have to take care of our time effectively, and essentially we need to respect others' time also. So why I am busy? There is a question mark. I am busy. Everyone's busy. Everyone is busy, but nobody is effective. So we have to be effective and not busy. Now, being busy just means your time is full. Being productive means your time is valuable. Yes, somebody is raising the hand, or myself I raised the hand. How is that? How did I do that? Can you help me with this? Trupti. Acha, somebody lowered my hand. Thank you. Time and productivity hack. Why I am busy? Nobody is busy. Let me tell you one thing. We are not using our time effectively. That is how it goes. Being busy just means your time is full. Being productive means your time is valuable. There is a value to the time. Whatever I'm telling to you, it must add value to you. It just not be a talk. You must learn something out of it. You must take away something out of it. That is the value of time. Now imagine you are working with multiple clients, like uh, uh, Purnima. Purnima is in ISO training and negotiation skill, and one more uh, career mentor. She's doing so many things. So she could say she's swamped. She's bogged down. She's not busy. So you have to prioritize. There are so many tools to prioritize time. I have a session on time management. So if you want to have that, you can tell me. I'll share it with you. You should prioritize. You should delegate, and you should focus. A beautiful example in a kitchen I would give. Most of you are married. You just ask your mothers how they manage their time in the kitchen. कुछ हो गया बाजू के घर में, and a lot of guests coming in. आधे घंटे में तैयार कर देते हैं सब. पूरा खाना तैयार हो जाता है आधे घंटे में. See how they manage the time. It's a beautiful example of time management. आधे घंटे में तैयार हो जाता है, no problem. होटल में जाएंगे तो 15-20 मिनट तो अपने को ऑर्डर देने को लग जाएगी. So time management you can learn from house itself. There was a workshop activity, but I don't know whether I should do it or not. What do you say? Because we are running out of time, right? Charulata, madam?
Yes, sir. If you
Okay,
can make, yeah.
I'll just put it on, I'll just send it to you, the workshop activity.
Okay.
I will send it to you, you can circulate with the team.
Okay, sounds good,
And
sir.
they don't have to send that back to me. They just have to do it for themselves, right? Right.
Okay.
So smart work and hard work. Can anybody tell me why is this greater than sign in between? Is there a greater than sign or what? Anybody from maths background? Anybody from engineering background? Maths background सभी होंगे. 10वीं तक तो सब सीखे maths. Smart work should be more than hard work. You should work more smartly than the hard working. So using the right tools. Now prioritizing high impact task जो रहते हैं हम लोग टाइम मैनेजमेंट में हम सीखेंगे तो नोशन है ट्रेलो है देयर आर पोमोडोरो टाइमर्स लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर देयर नाउ यू जस्ट हैव टू गो एंड चेक एंड सी सो inquiry register होती है so you can use Google Forms, Sheet, auto respond. There's a lot of, I mean, there are a lot of things which are there now which you can use to work smartly. If you want to me to delve more into smart working, then there is a whole lot of a session on smart work versus hard work. So just it has to do with professionalism, very little minimalistic, but still I'm sorry, I'm telling this for the sake of clarity. So you can work smartly than hard working. So there are very less examples about this which I gave it to you now, right? So there's a Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law is a productivity secret. Why? Because whenever you want to do certain things, you tell yourself, I'll do it in 2 hours. And you will do it in 2 hours or 3 hours, 4 hours. But if you tell yourself, I'll do it in 2 days, it will take 2 days. Your mind, subconscious mind thinks, अभी 2 दिन है ना बाकी. Mostly कॉलेज स्टूडेंट के बारे में ये होता है कि फॉर्म भरना है या रिपोर्ट करना है या प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट करना है. अरे 3 महीना है प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट करने को, अभी क्या कर रहे हैं, अभी से क्या कर रहे हैं, अभी से क्या कर रहे हैं बोलेंगे तो खत्म बात. वो 3 महीने का डेडलाइन खत्म हो जाता है 2.5 महीने के बाद. देन यू go pillar and post to just complete that project work. So this is not a effective. This will not help you in profession. Profession में deadline मतलब deadline. Ask the professions in the group that deadline has to be met. There are certain, because a lot of things are dependent on that particular deadline. So you have to you have to being productive isn't about being busy. It's about being brilliant with your time. Respect your time like you respect your money. Budget it, invest it, and track it. Right? So there is a cheat slide also. I'll send it to you. Next. So networking and social media. Why networking is required? Networking is required. 1 second. Networking is required because people should remember you. Your personal brand is your value in the market. How people remember you, recommend you, or refer you. Sometimes without ever meeting you in person, they can recommend you. Why? Because just by looking at the LinkedIn profile, कि हाँ ये बंदा कुछ कर सकेगा, ये बंदी कुछ कर सकेगी, या this person can do something in this. So networking and social media go hand in hand nowadays, right? So it is important for you to be in network always. What is your personal brand? You have to create your personal brand, which I already told. Personal brand is combination of skill, value, online presence, and communication style. So I won't go much in that. So this you already know. Why your LinkedIn bio matters more than your CV. As I said to you earlier also, that your LinkedIn profile is the one which is visible always, and people tend to see that first before your CV. Even more, people don't go only in your LinkedIn profile, they go into your connections. Those who are, you are connected with so many people. Who are you connected with? How is your conduct? How is your behavior? You know, people go into that depth when they wanted to, they want to hire you. Now, all these we are talking in perspective of a job seeker, right? If you ask me, being professional, for corporate leaders, the slides would be entire different. As I said, being professional is not fit to all things. Now, what we are talking is from the perspective of a student who wanted to put a foothold in the industry. So please consider this as a presentation for the students who wanted to put hold on industry. You might be knowing all these things earlier already, but still it is more relatable and relatable to the students who wanted to put their foot in the professional world. Yeah, next.
Yes.
Anything in this? Anybody wants to ask me something in this? I'll just. Otherwise, I'll just go further.
Yes.
Yeah. Now this is the Gen Z survival thing. Office politics cannot be reduced. You cannot overrule office politics. You cannot deny office politics. Office politics is there. You have to navigate it properly. You can't say when I go on a sailing, when I go when I want to travel by the sea, you cannot say that rough seas will never come. They are going to come. You must be in a position to navigate it properly in a proper manner. So, navigating office politics without losing yourself is like, office politics are not toxic always. You know, believe me. So office politics are good in a sense also. But anyway, what is happening to me? I mean, why? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that again. Understanding people, power, and influence at work, and knowing how to move wisely is all about office politics. What you can do is probably, I think I'm putting my paper there. That is the reason why it's happening. Wait a minute. Okay. So navigating office politics is like, understanding people, power, and influence at work. How is the work influenced? So how can you do that? You can probably observe power dynamics. There are power dynamics in any company. So you should understand who are the people who gets the thing done. Who are the influencers? You should understand who are the influencers. Stay neutral in drama. Drama is there always in every company. There is a drama. You stay neutral. You don't have to take sides. Most of the time it happens. वो मेरी सहेली है, वो मेरा he is my friend, so I should take his side. And oh no, don't take. Please be neutral, because you have to see for yourself also. I'm not telling you must be selfish. Now people often get confused. And these things happen with the Gen Z more. You did not like my status. You did not like me on my Insta. What is this? So grow up, right? Stay neutral in drama, align with values, not factions. You must align with the value, true to yourself. As I said earlier, you have to be honest. You have to be, you must be true to yourself. Build trust across the levels, not just with your boss, but with admin, HR, colleague, with your workers, with your co-workers, with your subordinates, everyone. You have to have a bono homie with them. You must respect. रिस्पेक्ट चालू करेंगे तो ये सब आ जाएगा ऑटोमेटिकली. Now, suppose you are a young engineer and your idea gets ignored until a senior repeats it. So how can you budge in? Like, so next time you can align your idea with the decision maker's goal. That is why decision maker is important. So you can present it strategically to support what Shubham said. I say this. So people will understand whose idea is that, right? So you have to be, you're dealing with feedback. You have to be playing smart, not petty. You must not feel in मैं बेचारा काम के बोझ का मारा, ये मत करो. Smart बनो और काम करो. Dealing with feedback. Now, dealing with feedback is some people tend to take it too personally. Feedback is something which how people see you. So it's a reflection of what you are. So when there is a feedback, it's a GPS signal. It's a signal for your growth. So try to understand. That is why introspection is important when you are in professional life. Introspection is extremely important. You have to introspect what is exactly going wrong and how it should be there, how correct it should be. So how can you do this? You listen fully. If Manik Rao is telling me certain things, I should patiently hear him out, okay, what he wants to tell. Once it is completed, then I can tell him, okay. So you can ask the clarity. Okay, can you give me an example? How can I do it better? Apply that. Discard whatever the rest is. Does everyone knows that every stone is a murti, is a sculpture? कोई भी आप पत्थर ले लो, वो मूर्ति ही है. मूर्तिकार क्या करता है? He just removes the clutter. Those who are going to gymnasium will understand everyone is having six-pack. We only have to remove the charbi on the stomach to unearth that six-pack. Is it not? If there is some gym guys here, they will agree with me, right? So it is dealing with the feedback. So you have to deal with the feedback very nicely. Now, suppose there are I'm delivering a safety training program I'm delivering, and someone says there are too many slides. Many slides are there. बहुत ज्यादा स्लाइड्स है, हम लोग बोर हो गए, इतने ज्यादा स्लाइड्स नहीं चाहिए. So what should I say? नहीं इतने होते हैं, सब्जेक्ट कंप्लीट नहीं होगा, इतने स्लाइड रहेंगे तो समझेगा. That is reasoning, and that is defensive. Being defensive. Being defensive is putting your word and telling how am I right. That is being defensive. Don't be defensive. Otherwise, you can talk. Thanks for your input. I'll consider it next time. What was the best part you found useful? So what are you doing here? You are turning a critic into a coach. If Manik Rao Kadam is telling me something, I would call him, Manik Rao, tell me what इसमें से अच्छा कौन सा बताओ. तो Manik Rao will tell, अच्छा ये अच्छा ये अच्छा ये अच्छा. Okay, thank you, very good. So what am I doing? The consultant got a consultant. Got my point? So I'm turning him into a coach. So try to turn your critic into a coach. Try to win over people. Don't defeat them. So even if somebody is telling you, there are some in fraternity, in factions, there are certain people who will tell you just for that they will tell you. Criticize करेंगे लोग. मराठीमध्ये एक म्हण आहे, मराठी लोक किती आहेत त्यांना कळेल, ऐकावे जनाचे करावे मनाचे. पण मन बरोबर सांगतं आपल्याला. our mind tells us, there is an inner voice. You should always hear to that. But hearing the critic is a good. निंदकाचे घर असावे शेजारी असं म्हटलेलं आहे तुकाराम महाराजांनी. Now, all this World Peace University, MIT, is all about that. So, what is that about? our Dr. Vishwanath Karad, what they say, what they tell us, and Dr. Sanjay Upadhyay, they always tell these things to you, to us, to all of us, to be with you more than to be with others. So, dealing with feedback, we have seen dealing with feedback, making an impact in your first job. As I said earlier, this presentation is designed for the benefit of the people who wanted to get into job, and that is the reason why these slides are there. So you be an open, you be reliable, you be visible, and you be curious. Whenever you are entering into a new job, you have to be reliable, visible, and curious. Curious doesn't mean foolish. If you are from an engineering background, you should not ask the question, yeah, uh, hydraulic oil and gear oil में फर्क क्या है? You should not ask that question, because that is more foolish than curious. Some people think that asking questions will bring your curiosity in front of. No, it might bring your foolishness also. There is one book, Steve Jobs' book. I'm sorry if I'm mistaking, but be foolish and ask questions. Who said that? Can anybody tell me who said that? Be foolish and ask questions. You don't have to take it in letter and spirit. You have to take its senses, its sense, its essence, not as it is. So being foolish and ask questions is not like you have to be foolish to ask questions or you ask foolish questions. No, you have to be smart, and that is how you will make impact on your role. So for example, let's say junior trainer joins my company, the Speaks Consultancy. He prepares visuals, takes notes during feedback sessions, post workshop, recaps a LinkedIn tagging client, and within 3 months, he is valuable beyond his role. He is making himself valuable beyond his role. So, can you excuse me for 1 minute, please? I'll just attach my uh, what they call it as this thing. 1 second. Vishesh, can you help me? Sorry. Yeah, thanks. So within 3 months, he will make himself valuable beyond his role. That is impact. So how can you make that impact? You have to ask yourself these questions. This will come in a workshop. And in your workshop, I'm sending you certain questions, which you can share the answers with Charlata or or your what it
Yes, sir.
you can share with her, and I'll share the workshop questions to her, and we
Sure.
can.
So once, so I would like to suggest that once you are done with the presentation and PPT, while we have the Q&A session, you can take that workshop then as well. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah, yeah, I can
there's of
take that
short.
also, but we still
Yes.
have 2 slides to go. I don't know, 12:30, it will be late, no problem. So the one last slide.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now, this is the fish to fry method to gauge your professionalism. Now, it's as simple as that. I mean, we don't have to explain to you all this. Dress professionally and uphold workplace ethics. Be punctual, respect deadlines, and manage time wisely. Communicate clearly and professionally, both verbal as well as written. Master business etiquette. Now, here etiquette spelling is right. Good. and smart working, commit to continuous improvement and learning, network smartly. So this is how it goes. Again, why there is some problem with my computer, it seems. My hand goes on popping up. I don't know why. Okay. So nothing to explain here, I think, because this is the synopsis. If anybody is having any question, please, please tell me. Pratibha, Budhavan, I will have to write names. Huh? Please bear with me. Yes, Pratibha?
Want me to move to the next slide or we stay here?
No, we are done. I think there is a thank you slide, but she had
No,
some
we have.
question for this slide, basically. Tell me.
Okay.
Yes, Pratibha.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Good afternoon now.
Good afternoon.
Actually, sir, I want to know, you are saying about networking. I mean, I have heard a networking term a lot in this session. But I find it's really difficult on the LinkedIn, because even though you have connected with genuine people who hire, but when you ask them a question, or when you apply for some job, they personally text you, but that text is beyond those text messages are beyond, beyond the job description, or any job offer or anything. So how to tackle such a networks or peoples, I mean, how to deal with them?
I mean, what is your question? You are asking me that networking on LinkedIn is not effective, or it is not happening? I think we lost her. Can you rephrase your question? Because I could not understand the question.
Ac-
Till
Actually, sometimes it happens. I mean, one of the job I have applied, so I got a message from the recruiter that he has this position. Okay,
Hmm?
so I have asked the details and all. Instead of telling me about all those details or anything, but that recruiter, I mean, like really, some other kind of questions he is asking, like. So those are not like related to the job. So that is what
Okay.
I'm saying. I mean, to such a networks or people's, how to tackle, because we don't know while adding to that person into your network, you don't know what kind of person he is. So how to deal with such a networks or people's on the social
Okay.
media, or anywhere
Okay.
in the job as well, or in
Okay.
companies and corporates? That is my question.
This is more about dealing with people than networking, I would say. Is it so? Pratibha, what do you do, if may I ask?
Yes.
What do you do? What is your profession?
Oh, actually, I have just completed my business analytics from MIT.
Mhm.
But I have been on LinkedIn since really long. I used to work in electronics company, and like right now, I'm just searching for a job. So I have
So
been
you are a job
interacting.
seeker.
Yeah, I've been interacting with so many recruiters and adding people's, but sometimes like two, three recruiters have given me a really tough time. I mean, I didn't understand what went wrong. So just want to know, I
See,
mean, what to do.
I'll give you, yeah, you got it. I got your point. See, I'll tell you a very small things. I mean, I'll not waste much of the time. You can contact me on LinkedIn, and you can have a one-to-one with me. I'll guide you how to also refine your LinkedIn profile. I mean, I don't know if I find time, but definitely I've tried to help. No, your CV is private and static. Your CV is private, right? You don't change your CV every now and then. But your LinkedIn is public and dynamic, right? So you have to make your LinkedIn profile so engaging that it should give a clear message highlights your offering, and shows your work post interactions to recruiters and collaborators. Okay, so there is a way in which you have to portray your LinkedIn profile. And dealing with people, we can have a one-to-one thing because it's very subjective. There is no answer to this question, frankly, because it is very subjective. How can we deal with people is extremely difficult. It is extremely difficult to deal. You know what? You know what? You the uh, I would I would tell one thing to you very clearly. Give me a pivot and a stick. I would lift the earth. It's like that. So it's all about leveraging, how you leverage things, how you deal with people, how you actually communicate with them, and how you actually collaborate with them. That is the most important thing. We can get connected. I will, Madam will share my LinkedIn profile to you. You can get me connected. You can message me, and then probably we can talk on that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry if Shiv Kumar raised his hand first or SB, but you choose amongst yourself.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah, who is that?
SB Bhatia, sir.
SB, but yeah, tell me.
Yeah. Sir, it would be a never-ending topic. We had talked about this navigating office politics, right? So
Mr.
it's a
Bhatt, you sound very feeble. Can you just raise your voice, please?
yeah. Now I'm audible, sir.
You are not audible. Your voice is not audible.
One moment, sir. One moment. Am I not audible, sir?
Yeah, you are, but your voice is very feeble. I can't hear you properly. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
hear
yeah.
the question.
So, we discussed on this navigating office politics, right? So it's
Uh-huh.
a never-ending topic,
Uh-huh.
and it's we can talk a lot about on this topic. But
Uh-huh.
what if there is a favoritism? Office politics, like favoritism also get involved over here. So how to deal with such people if they don't don't back you up, and even doing the smart work they do, they do the favoritism with others. So how to deal with such people?
See, I told you very clearly that office politics cannot get over. It has to
Yes,
remain.
sir.
It will be there.
Yes,
It will be there.
yes.
You have to make yourself indispensable.
Okay.
Favoritism will be there. Factions will be there.
Yes.
You cannot deny that. It is the reality of the life. Only
Right.
thing is that how you navigate. Now, this navigative, I have a 4-hour course on office politics.
Okay.
To deal
Okay.
with office politics. There is a course.
Okay.
You can do that. You can do that. But again, should you do it is another question. We have to ask ourselves question. Do we want to do all these things? Clearly, you make yourself indispensable. You do such
Okay.
a thing. You do such a thing that no other can do. You be visible, be approachable, be open, be more you. You will you will glide through this office politics, definitely. I'm sure. And if in case there anything specific, I would like to hear that from you also. And just put your email ID in the chat box, or else I'll ask madam for your email ID. I'll get connected with you one to one. Shiv Kumar,
Right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
I hope I was able to I was answer to your query.
Yes, sir. I won't say 100%, but yes, we'll connect
No, no,
with
it
each
won't
other.
happen. I'm
And
telling you. See, believe me, there is no single line answer to this question.
yes, right, sir.
Like, asking, sir, मेरे को बताओ मैं बड़ा कैसे बनूं? मैं बड़ा कैसे बनूं? How can I earn 500 crore? There's no single,
Right,
right? If you ask
right,
me,
sir.
sir, सेब कहाँ मिलते हैं? I can tell you it. You can get it in Shimla. That is the question. Okay,
Yes,
so all these questions,
right.
please try to ask questions which have an close end. So try to understand that
Okay.
lot many people.
We
Hope
will connect.
I could satisfy. Definitely will connect. Definitely. Shiv
Yeah,
Kumar.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Thanks.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Morning. Afternoon. Yeah.
Sir,
Tell me.
I have two questions.
Yeah.
First is how to improve my communication. I'm very poor in my communication. And the second one is how to create a handsome resume.
So these again, these two questions are very big. It is.
Please guide us, sir.
Yeah. I think I should get connected with you. You have a communication improvement issue, and what was the next?
And how to create my handsome resume.
Create a handsome business.
Resume, my CV.
Handsome resume. Okay.
Yes.
I can definitely help you in that. Let us get connected, because your resume should show your perspective. Most of the people have a small advice. Most of the people tell what their company do. You never tell what you do in that company. Like if I'm in Infosys, वो 5-6 लाइन पैराग्राफ में इन्फोसिस क्या करता है बताएंगे. अरे सबको मालूम है इन्फोसिस क्या करता है. आप उधर क्या करते हो वो दिखाओ. Your resume should not be more than 1 page. HR रिक्रूटर्स को टाइम नहीं है 5-5 पेज पढ़ने का. You have to consolidate that in 1 page. You have to put milestones. 30 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, क्या किया 30 साल में, कौन से झंडे गाड़े बताओ. अदर शिव कुमार फ्रॉम मार्स, राइट? So Shiv Kumar from Mars want to know, the nation wants to know how to improve its communication. No problem, we can help in that. Communication improvement is not a single time job. It's a process. You have to evolve yourself. And why you think your communication is poor? Because somebody else tell you, or you think it is?
I think, sir.
Sorry?
I think, sir.
You think. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. There is one joke, I would say. One man asked another man that, think that you are in the middle of ocean, you are in the middle of a lake, and lots of crocodiles are there in that lake, and you are alone. You don't have a motor or anything, and you cannot come out of it. What will you do? What will you do? Shivkumar, what will you do? You are not attentive. You are not attentive. So you have to improve listening more than speaking.
Actually,
So
sir,
what
I
will
am
you do?
I am in a store, sir.
Okay, no
And
problem. No problem. No problem. So there is a story कि एक आदमी को मैं बोलता हूं, सोचो तुम एक तालाब में हो और तालाब में बहुत मगरमच्छ है और उसमें एक बोट है और बोट में तुम बैठे हो और बोट चल नहीं रही है, तो क्या करोगे? क्या करोगे? यू वांट टू
स्थिर
कम आउट ऑफ इट, क्या करोगे? हाँ, सॉरी,
खड़ा ही रहूंगा बोट पे ही, सर.
अरे सोचना बंद करोगे बाबा. सोचो बोला है ना पहले. सोचो तुम इस सिचुएशन में हो, तो सोचना बंद कर दो, सिचुएशन से बाहर निकलोगे. डोंट थिंक यू आर बैड इन कम्युनिकेशन. यू नीड इंप्रूवमेंट इन योर कम्युनिकेशन. दैट इज द राइट क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो वी कैन हेल्प इन दैट कम्युनिकेशन स्किल ऑल्सो. होप the conveners and the host of MIT are listening to all these
Yes,
things.
sir.
So you need
Definitely.
to have more and more session on communication, office politics and all this. Right.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah. Ta
Yes. And
Tanmoy Banerjee, I will only take one question now. Huh? One more question, please. Tanmoy Banerjee,
sir,
कुठे तुम्ही?
I'm so sorry. I am just saying that meanwhile you are taking questions, feel free to take. I will be launching the poll. I am requesting all the learners to please respond to it. You can continue with the question, sir.
Yeah,
Learners,
Tanmoy.
please do that.
Tanmoy Banerjee, কেমন আছে তুমি? ভালো?
স্যার ভালো আছি স্যার, হাউ আর ইউ স্যার? Am I audible?
I'm good. আমি বাংলা জানি না বাবা, আমি বাংলা শিখছি. Okay.
No, sir.
So you
That's not the
don't ask
problem.
your question in Bengali.
No.
Otherwise,
I'm not asking.
I'll be
I'm
told.
not going to ask you in Bengali. Sir, I have one question, sir, and very much essential for me to enhance my career growth. If sir, there is a decision regarding risk management or something, okay, and if the stakeholder, as per the salience model, is not agreeing with all of those topics, then what will be the best remedy to get them on a same platform?
Tanmay, sorry, I'm so sorry. There was noise in the background, so I could not hear your question. Can you please repeat it?
Sir, if for mitigating any risk or for any risk management, if there are several theories, how can I put all stakeholders onto a same platform to derive a permanent solution to get rid of that risk or to manage that risk?
What type of risk are you talking about?
Some project related risk, some decision making.
So every risk will have their own mitigation plan. Try to understand, right? So this question is not related to being professional, I hope.
Sir,
It is not
actually, my
related. How
question
is
is
it
that
related to this being
if
professional thing?
stakeholders are carrying different opinions to mitigate a risk, then how can we put them in a same platform?
No. My question to you is, how is this related to this particular session? Being professional.
Sir, because
Is
if
having a
I
being
can't put
professional.
all my stakeholders, sir, presently I am working as a project manager. So if I am unable to put all stakeholders into
So it
a
is more
fixed,
about communication you're talking about, right?
to put them on a same platform so that they will carry
Exactly,
the,
but you are talking more about communication, right?
actually how to manage stakeholders. I am talking about that part.
Exactly. So you are talking more about communication. See, one thing is very clear, Tanumay. Tanmoy, right?
Yes, sir. Tanmoy.
Tanmoy. Tanmoy. See, it is very clear that there is no answer to paronia. There is answer to a question. The question which you are asking is more of a paronia than a question itself. Because how to call people for my wedding? It cannot be a question, right? Risk mitigation करने के लिए how can you bring everyone on the platform? Why you want to bring everyone on the platform? Risk
Because sir, every
mitigation के लिए.
stakeholder decision is essential.
What type of risk is this? What type of
Uh,
risk is that?
say,
Not
sir,
completing the project in time?
yes, the completion of the project, if there will be any type of stammering happen
Not
throughout the execution, then to put a decision on
okay.
the last time frame, how can I put all the stakeholders
Okay.
in the same platform so that everybody will
Correct.
engage?
I got it. I got your
Yes, sir.
point. I got your point, but I did not get your question. Why? Because putting stakeholders on one platform, what do you mean by that? Bringing
Everybody
everyone
will
together,
agree. No, sir. Actually, my question is
aligning,
everybody.
wait. Listen.
Yes, sir.
Bringing everyone together or aligning their thought process?
Aligning their thought process.
Aligning their thought process, no?
Yes, sir.
Good point. So that is mainly dealing with people, related to dealing with people, correct?
Yes, sir.
You are the project manager, right?
Correct, sir.
You are in project since when?
Sir, last 8 years.
8 years. So you
Yes, sir.
know what is the stake of a project manager in the whole project?
Yes, sir. I do understand.
Correct. You have a stake, bigger stake. You have to face the management, you have to face the customer, you have to face everyone.
Yes, sir.
And everyone, what type of project do you handle?
Actually, construction project, solar power plant.
Construction project, solar power plant.
Yes,
Solar
sir.
power plant.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you are in Rajasthan or where?
No, presently I'm working in Andhra Pradesh, Kurnool, handling one.
Kannur district. Okay,
Yes.
great. The same Kannur wherein there's a hoopla of 400 acres forest is cut like that? That thing? Or not that thing? It's different. Anyway, forget about that. So it is more of dealing with people, right? So when I am in your team, suppose I am a supply chain manager, right? You're talking about that, right? Supply chain manager doesn't understand your deadline or your timeline. That's the risk. of the project getting delayed. And you want to bring everyone on the same platform, right? Tanumay, we lost you.
हॅलो
I think we lost Tanmoy.
सर ते ओपन करा ना फिंगर 1 to 5 ची.
I think we lost Tanmoy. Anyway, his point is taken. We'll get connected to him. Any other question? Only one question is remaining now. We are nearing.
Sorry, sir. My network was interrupted. Sorry, sir.
What happened?
My network was interrupted at that moment.
Acha, ki hobe? Acha, okay.
Hello.
Problem. So, Tanumay, what you said is you want to make the other people understand the risk of the project getting delayed, and you want to bring everyone on a same platform, right? Again, network gone. So anyway, we'll leave Tanumay to it. So, any other question?
हॅलो
Any other question?
सर ती ओपन करा ना तुमची फिंगरची वाली 1 to 5 वाली मला ते लिहून घ्यायचं होतं.
कोण बोलतंय?
मी प्रवीण गायकवाड.
प्रवीण गायकवाड तुम्हाला ते पाठवतील तुम्हाला प्रेझेंटेशन.
येस आम्ही ते ऑलरेडी चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये पण टाकलेलं आहे प्रवीण.
It is in the
आणि
chat
we
box
will also be
already.
sharing it via email.
It is in the chat box already, Praveen. You can take it from there. Okay.
Okay. No problem, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay, good. Any other question?
So again, but yeah, this is not a question, but thank you, sir. I've got my, I've got a takeaways for my question from your survival slide also. So I'll work on it. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thanks. So we are ending this session now, Charlata.
Yes, thank you so much for the wonderful session, sir. So I would like to say that a lot of I can see in the chat box a lot of learners have gained so much from this session, and I'm pretty sure that this will be useful for them in their career pursuit. And yes, additionally, I would like to thank all the learners for being so interactive and active and taking the most out of this session. Thank you so much. We will be sharing sir's LinkedIn profile and the PPT and everything else required for the session via email. Yes, and we are concluding today's session. There is your attendance is already marked on LMS. So the poll question was the only required part for today. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, learners. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Charlata, for your valuable time. And thank you, almost 200 people who heard me patiently. And somebody from Mars also joined our session. That is quite commendable. Thank you very much for your time and patience. It was a good crowd. It was a good session. I'm sending my LinkedIn profile to you. You can share it with people. Charlata madam, you can share my link with the people.
Sure, sir.
And
so
then,
this is a small surprise and appreciation certificate from our end.
I'm so glad. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Okay. Okay, from my side. Happy learning. Keep learning and keep growing. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.